than last week. Last week we baked at 320. Today we bake at 340. Okay, so that, and we're going to use melted chocolate, white chocolate and dark chocolate to make the eyes, the nose. I'm not an expert, she's good. I'm going to give all the cookies to her and she's going to show you how to pipe it.
Anything.
And Crystal will approve it, whether the nose is in the right place or the eyes are okay or not. Right, Crystal? You have to approve it. So, now, the basic recipe of this cookie is very simple. My reader, recipe reader, give my chef, give chef to read.
Ingredients for piped cookie figurines: 160 grams butter, room temperature,
160 grams of butter, guys.
130 grams of icing sugar,
130 grams.
2 grams of salt, 1 piece of egg whole, room temperature, 1 piece egg yolk, room temperature, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 240 grams APF, 10 grams cornstarch.
The ratio of the butter to this, what's it? This is 160 grams. This is 240 grams. So 2/3 and half. So if you take 240 grams and divide it by 3, you get 80 grams. 80 grams times 2 is 160. 160 grams. Okay? Lots of butter. That is why we do not have any baking powder or baking soda or anything inside. Okay? Remember that. Why we are doing it? That's the reason. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it inside this bowl. We're going to use a hand blender. Okay? Now always whenever you are whisking up, try to loosen up things a little bit.
I thought you have to buy it up first.
Doesn't matter. Just loosen it up, soften your butter. Because even if it is at room temperature, inside here it's cold. It's not as hot as room temperature. So now it has melted, or rather, now it has come to room temperature. Now it's a workable butter, like what I spoke last time. To this one, we're going to add icing sugar. Now I ran short of icing sugar. I made my own icing sugar. Okay, you take granulated sugar, blend it in the blender, add 1 spoon of cornstarch or corn powder to 500 grams of sugar. What you get is icing sugar. If you don't have icing sugar, don't panic. They take more money. They take more money from in the store from you just to grind it and mix some cornstarch inside it and give it to you. Okay, so you can make your own if you're unsure. Just for your icing sugar, salt, and this one. And this is the training which Karna gives people, how to beat up certain people. I'm not going to say who.
In the right way, Chef.
I didn't say anything. I just said beat it up. I'm still referring to flour and sugar and butter and icing sugar. I just mentioned your name. So whenever you are beating up sugar and butter, make sure that the sugar is completely dissolved in the butter. Very important. We do not want it essentially. Stand here.
Yes.
I don't let anybody stand behind me, but I'm letting you.
Oh, it's okay, Chef.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll stand you. This is water.
I'll take care of the chocolate.
That is a dangerous proposition. Take care of chocolate or just look at the chocolate. That's exactly what you're specifying. So pretty much our icing sugar is inside this. We want it to be a little bit more blend nicely. Okay? We do not want to lose any of the icing sugar. So we then what does it tell us? 1 egg whole?
1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk.
Always, as I told you, never crack open an egg directly into something like that. Okay. One egg. Oh, good enough.
Egg yolk.
And we need one egg yolk. So whenever you're cracking for your egg yolk, the white is good. Good enough.
Vanilla extract.
1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. So 2 cups of this is 1 tablespoon. 1.
Seeing separating works a little. Okay. Now we don't need this whisk. Now you use a method called cutting and folding method of mixing. Okay. Correct?
Chef? Yep.
I don't know. So you basically sieve in your flour. Don't do everything at one shot. Okay. And you use the fold and cut method of mixing it. So cut through the butter like this and fold from the sides. Okay. Till all the flour gets absorbed into this mixture.
Looks like very smooth.
Yeah. We want this cookie dough to be of a very soft consistency which we can pipe. Okay? So
Mango flavor. Oo, para siyang ice cream.
Or yung kamote. Yung kinagin yun.
Oo, kasama.
Yung pinabay ko.
Dilupak?
Dilupak.
Ay, I love it. Sarap.
down, all the way. It's open now.
Fantastico, amigo chef.
Okay. Now when you pipe something like this, okay, you need to do it in 2-3 steps actually. First you're gonna make the ears. So start here, press, go out, and pull it back inside.
Oh.
1 ear. Okay.
Oh, okay. Siya pag
Back.
Wala, demonyo.
Second ear. Okay. And then you're gonna pipe from outside in. Okay, so inside this ring, not outside the ring. Start piping.
Galing mag-type.
Okay. So one more round. One. You can, if you miss it, go twice. Doesn't matter.
Here it is. You're late. Push up then.
Okay.
Cutie.
Guys, practice.
And over here, if you see on this, there is white chocolate and there's dark chocolate. Okay, for the eyes and thing. I have some chocolate over here. When we bake, we'll cool them down, we'll clean out everything, and then we'll do the pipe. And then we'll put them on the tray. Okay? questions, any doubts, anything that doesn't seem good or nice or not workable? Are you scaring her or are you helping her?
Like the human drone, Chef. Human drone.
Crystal, don't get scared. We are there with you. Even if Havna tries to fly you over with the drone, we'll take care of it.
Ay, again, wala po na-record. Ay, Chef. Chef. Ping, ping, ping. Idol. Ang bilis. Dali. Idol.
One more. One more.
Yan, okay. Consistent loading. Sana all.
Okay, so as you guys are continuing to pipe, I'm going to take my chef over here, pastry chef, come,
Ay, ayoko eh.
and we're going to start working on gingerbread cookie. So for the gingerbread cookie, we're not going to use the hand mixer, we're going to use this blender. You want to be this one? Okay. So this is when you have a Starbucks before you come to my class. See the energy level? The sugar is working already. Nobody agrees with me more. Joyce, how are you? Come. Nobody can do what?